Santa here. You know, the true spirit of Christmas is giving, and my friend Danny McGee knows that very well. His annual toy run with the Agape Projects helps bring joy to children who need it most. But to reach this year's $80,000 goal, we need everyone's help. So grab your cocoa, hop online, and make your donation at theagapeprojects.org. Together, let's fill hearts and stockings with love. Hey everyone, it's Rich Bennett. Can you believe it? The show is turning 10 this year. I am so grateful for each and every one of you who've tuned in, shared an episode, or even joined the conversation over the years. You're the reason that this podcast has grown into what it is today. Together, we've shared laughs, tears, and moments that truly matter. So I want to thank you for being part of this journey. Let's make the next 10 years even better.
Coming to you from the Freedom Federal Credit Union Studios, Harford County Living presents Conversations with Rich Bennett.
Slow pitch or fast pitch?
It's probably the least sexy part of the organizing. No. The truth is...
Today I am joined by my lovely co-host, Kayla Dykeman. I said lovely.
You lie.
He's trying to score points.
Uh-huh.
I am not. And the evil one is back. I can say evil because of the new book, right?
That's just mean, though.
And rude.
I'm
You're going to pay for that
The
one.
nice evil one?
I'll accept that.
Don't. All right, I won't use evil.
Okay.
All right, the nice smutty one. Is that bad? And you'll know what I mean a little bit. Claudine Marcin is joining us again. This is what, your third? Third? You sure it's third, not fourth?
It's the third one, yeah.
You've liked him enough to come back.
I know.
Well, you came on for the first time for your books.
Right, by myself. And then the second time I was joined with Debbie Jennings.
Right.
And then this is the third time.
But I thought there was another time you came on by yourself.
Mm-mm.
Or maybe I kept asking you to, and you said, Rich,
I kept waiting for
you. I want to see you.
I kept waiting for you to invite me.
All right, first
And
of
you
all,
didn't.
No, whoa. Back up.
Yeah, you just kind of have to force your hand with him.
What did I tell you after the first one? I told you the door is always open.
Right, so I kept waiting for you to invite me.
If the door's always open, you don't need an invite.
And here I am.
For the podcast, not my house.
That went one way sideways.
He just wants to talk about the book I haven't written yet.
No, not yet. All right. So the book that came out in April.
Yes.
So this is something different for you.
Well, this is my second horror novel.
What was the first one?
So my first horror novel, I didn't come on with that one, is The House on Woody Creek Lane.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to come on and talk about.
And I didn't come on and talk about that one. So that's on me. But that one was paranormal horror, and it has a lot of my own ghostly experiences written into it. So the main character in The House on Woody Creek Lane is a man in his 30s. So I took my ghost experiences and I retooled them and gave them to him in the book.
All right, so before we get into the new book, tell us some of these horror stories.
So my ghost experiences, so when I was a kid, we took a family vacation and went to Georgia, and we stayed at my mother's family's house. And so I met her mom and my grandmother, and I met her brothers and everything. And
what part of Georgia? Because I know there's
Moultrie.
Okay. What's the city that's supposed to be very haunted? Not Atlanta.
I don't know.
Savannah?
Maybe. I don't know. But so we were spending the night there, and me and my mom and my brother and sister were all in the same room. My dad didn't come on the vacation with us. And I was awake, and there was a man in the hallway, and I did not recognize this man. I'd already met everybody, and I didn't recognize this man. So I went under the covers because I was a kid, right? And I told my mom about it the next day, and I described him to her, and she thought that was her stepfather who had already passed away.
Interesting.
And I saw him clear as day. So
not just a shadow.
Him. I saw him, and I saw what he was wearing. He had a hat on. I mean, everything. And then when I was older, there was another trip that I sort of remember. We went to a house, and my sister and I both, we had some weird feelings in this house, but nothing really big to materialize. But when I was older and I had moved to Texas with my first husband, and we were living in a house trailer, and we were sleeping, and we were sort of like back to back. And when I just woke up, I had this feeling that there was a presence. I woke up and I could see a man kneeling beside me, just like his silhouette. And he was wearing a cowboy hat and everything. I could see him. And I'm like, oh my God. I kind of turned my head towards my husband and I went, David. And he goes, what? And I said, someone's in here. And he goes, I know.
Whoa.
And we were like kids. We were 21 and 22 years old. And we just laid there terrified, right? And then so finally nothing happened, and we sat up and we started talking. And I asked him, so what woke you up? And he said he felt somebody walk across the bed. So
he was going to hog tie your asses.
It was he didn't do anything. He just went away.
Wow.
And so we moved out. There was a 2-room trailer, so we moved to the other end of the trailer. We moved out of that room. So we didn't stay there. But
did you do any research later to find out anything that happened on them grounds?
That was before the internet. So no. This was 1991 and 92. So yeah, no. We didn't do any research. But then
hey, Kayla's like, damn, I wasn't even born yet.
Oh my God. I'm not looking at you, Kayla. So there was another story. This wasn't mine, but this happened to my sister when I was like 2.5. We moved into our house in Edgewood, and we lived in Hartford Square, and it was just being built. So we were the first family to move into F Court. Okay.
What year was
that? It was probably 1973, maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because it was before I was 3 years old. So 72 or 73. And so we were the only ones living there. And my sister kept having this nightmare that she was being chased by snakes. And she would hide under her bed and they would say, I see you, Donna Jason. Right? And my sister's name is Donna. Well, she kept having this nightmare, and the second family to moved into the house right next door to us. These were townhouses. So they were right next door to us. The mother was also named Donna, and she had a son named Jason.
Whoa.
Yeah. So then I sort of worked that in, but it didn't have anything to do with snakes. And then the other thing that happened to me, which wasn't ghostly, but it just goes to my openness for this stuff. Right. When I met my first husband, so the first day we met, you know how it is when you meet somebody and you just click and you're just up all night, blah, 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 talking and asking everything. You want to know everything about this person, right? And I said to him, what's your birthday? And he told me, why don't you guess? So I said, November. And he goes, what day? And I said, 11th. And this was the funny part because he had told me.
Veterans Day.
No, he had told me.
Well, it is.
But hold on now. He had told me his age, right? But he was rounding up because his birthday was coming. Okay. So he had already told me he was 22, but he wasn't 22 yet. Because we met in September. So his birthday was coming. So he had been rounding it up. So I should have had that in my mind. And when he asked me to guess the year, I said 1969. If I thought he was already 22, I should have said 68.
Yeah.
But I said 1969. I hit it right on. First guess, November 11th, 1969 was his birthday. He swore up and down I had been in his wallet. I said no. And I didn't believe him that I guessed it. So now I'm like, you need to prove it. I need to see your license. And it was true. I guessed it. All of it. So I just had this openness to it, I think. So if there is a ghost, I will see it or feel it. And the other thing and I didn't work this one into the book, but like my dad passed away in 2011. And every now and then I will smell something and it's a scent that I can associate to my dad. And so like I'll smell it for days.
Yeah.
And I smelled it when we were living in Dundalk in separate houses. I would smell him in my house. I would smell him sometimes in their house. And I smell him now. We live in Aberdeen. And every now and then I'll smell it. And some people think that ghosts will, attach to a certain spot and that's it. I don't believe that.
No.
I think they can attach to people.
They can attach to people or objects.
Right. So they'll go where they want. And when I smell him, it could be days, couple weeks, and then it just goes away.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, when I smell it, I'm like, I know
it's
he's
comforting.
here. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have an openness to it, I think that you will feel these things and see these things. And some people are like dead set. No, I don't believe in that. I don't want to hear about it, but I like it.
I do too. There's times I can smell my brother, my older brother, or even my father. My mother, not so much.
Yeah.
The other weird thing is the last dog I had, for the longest time, I could sense her in there, which was just weird. All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's my birthday? If you guess it, I'm out of here.
See, I can't do this kind of stuff all the time, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh, God.
Let's see. I'm going to guess, this is going to be totally wrong, September 4th, 65.
Holy shit.
I'm totally wrong.
Yeah, you are. You're way off.
Way off. See, I can't do it. I can't do it all the time.
All right.
Did I get anything right?
No.
Okay.
Try for me.
Yesterday.
You've already got a small...
You seem like... Okay. I don't know what was said, but...
I just said yesterday.
Oh, God. July 14th, 82.
No.
See, I can't do it. I can't do it. There's a connection and I can do it. I did it one other time. So I was out. So I've been online dating now, and I was on a date, and I did it to a guy that I was on this date with. I guessed his birthday. Not the full thing, because I already knew part of it, but because I knew the year, because I knew his age. But I guessed his month and year, or day, month and day. And I'm like, no, I did not. No, I did not just do it again. But I did.
Very inexpensive way of dating, online dating, because you don't have to see them in person. You could just do it virtual, right?
No. I prefer to meet my dates in person. If I match with them, we got to meet.
All right. So with the spirits and all that, are you sensing a presence in the back of the room at all?
We talked about this before, and I think I did, because it was the time that we were here. It was the first time, I think, that we did the podcast, and I did. But today, nothing's bothered, because I think we kept hearing something, but not today.
I haven't sensed anything today. That we were doing a recording up here during the podathon, and freaked Wendy out because the TV will kick on and kick right off, but this time the TV kicked on, stayed on for a little bit, then kicked off.
I'll control it with my mind.
You control it with your mind?
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about that book, too. So I told you all my ghost stories are in this book. So, again, this is the house.
TV in it?
No. The house on Woody Creek Lane. So this one is about a young couple that buys a fixer-upper in the woods. They dream of filling the house with kids and making memories, but the house on Woody Creek Lane is where dreams become your worst nightmare. So the lead character in the story, Jimmy, he can see spirits as they're crossing over, but they never interact with him. They don't want to.
Right.
They just want to be seen. They want to be seen as they're passing over. Yeah. And so he has this gift that he can see them passing over. And he's had it all his life, so it doesn't bother him. But when they move into this house, he senses a different presence in this house. It's another spirit, another kind of spirit, and it wants something from him. But he has to figure out what it is before it's too late.
Are you getting goosebumps?
No.
Or are you cold?
I'm next to the air conditioning.
Oh, okay. All right, how'd you come up with the title of this?
So Woody Creek Lane is actually a street I lived on in Kansas City, and I thought it made a good title for the book. Okay. So
Thank you.
And then I got had an artist do the cover for me, and the cover is just evil looking. I love the cover of this book. But so it's a good one. I like it. And there's some characters in the book that I think I might write again.
Nice.
So a follow-up.
Bring them back.
Yeah, it won't be like a sequel, but I can use them again because they were fun characters.
So like a separate standalone.
Yeah, because I might combine characters from that book with some characters from my new book, The Owl Witch.
Oh, okay.
Not
okay,
not the one that hasn't been written yet.
Right,
no.
Okay. All right.
But because there's some characters in The Owl Witch that I really like, and they're a pair of podcasters. So they're really cool.
In The Owl Witch?
Yes. They're sisters.
Really?
Yes. But
they're you in another life.
How'd you come up with that idea?
Well, there's actually a couple girls that I know that I base them on, and they do a podcast for their books, or books that they read.
All right, that was the wrong answer. You're supposed to say, because, Rich, when I was on your podcast.
Because, Rich, when I was on your podcast. No, but I thought that they made some good additions to the book. So in The Owl Witch, The Owl Witch is part human, part raptor, all rage. And she's loose in the Arragain Mountains. And podcasting twin sisters Leslie and Luann make their way out there to investigate the strange disappearance of a group of miners from 40 years ago. And they find themselves caught up in her rampage. Will they survive?
Wait, all right, part raptor and what else?
Rage.
And what was the first thing you said?
Human.
Where's the owl come in?
Raptor.
Raptor is a bird.
When you say raptor, I'm thinking the dinosaur.
Not velociraptor.
I'm thinking the dinosaur.
You gotta look at the picture. You gotta look at the picture on the book.
I don't have the book in front of me, so I can't.
And owls are raptors. So because of their claws.
For the people listening, in case they didn't know, because they may be thinking, why is it the owl witch? It should be the dinosaur witch.
So
no one's thinking that. No. It was just you.
That's just you. But so for this book, it's based in Maryland, but the Arragain mountain range is fake. I made it up. And the Arragain Mountains are outside of a fake town that I made up also called Atlas, Maryland. So that's all fake.
So don't be going to look for this place. It does not exist.
Right. Like, what's that? The Blair Witch Project? Yeah, that's a little bit. This is all fake. But the Owl Witch is a real Native American legend.
Oh, okay.
So I made up my own Native American tribe for this book, and I took the Owl Witch legend and I changed it for my tribe. Because depending on the tribe that you investigate, right? The Owl Witch legend is different based on the tribe. They have their own version of it. So my tribe has their own version of it too. And they were like a mountainous tribe. They lived in this mountain range, Arragain Mountains. And the book starts in the Civil War.
Oh.
So a Civil War soldier comes upon this village. He finds them and he falls in this girl from the village actually finds him because he's wounded, and she falls in love with him and brings him back to the tribe and, convinces her dad to, help him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, okay, fine. Once he's healthy, he's out of here. So they kick him out. Well, he's mad because he fell in love with her too. So he's kicked out, can't see her anymore, but he comes across some other Civil War soldiers, and they're all like deserters from the war. They don't want to go back. And he's like, I know where we can go. And they go back to that tribe and wreak havoc on them. And this is when the Owl Witch is born.
When the Owl Witch is born?
Yeah, because the girl that fell in love with him, she now wants to seek her revenge on him.
Oh.
And she invokes the Owl Witch. And that's and she just brings her to life, and now she's trapped in this demon.
Wow.
And so it starts at that point, and then it immediately jumps to present time. And so she goes back underground. She lives underground in underground caves and just like hibernates until somebody wakes her up. That pisses her off. And so she comes out and kills a bunch of people, and then she will go back underground. So this has been going on and on and on. And now Leslie and Luann, nobody knows about the Owl Witch, though, because it's a secret. They keep it a secret. So they come out there and they're trying to figure out. So the
two podcast women.
Right. So they are, their podcast in this book is about Delmarva folklore.
Okay.
So they investigate things like the Snallygaster, Chessie, the Poe Toaster.
Bigfoot.
Well, Bigfoot isn't unique to our area.
Actually,
but,
there's been sightings of him out
But he's
here.
not unique to our area.
He uniqued up on it.
That's unique.
What sentence
they look at
that?
I don't know.
He's making up words now. But that's what they put into their podcast. And so they heard about these miners from like the 80s that just disappeared. And they were working for the energy company, which is also something I made up in the book, doesn't really exist.
People that work for the energy company. That's made up.
This specific energy company I made up. So they just, they were mining and everything and just vanished. And so these girls were like, well, I wonder what that's about. So they go out to this town and they start trying to talk to people. They do go out to Frostburg State.
Oh, nice.
They go out there and they talk to somebody out there and trying to get to the bottom of it. And then this all just culminates in the mountains because she's loose at the same time. She just happens to be woken up by some, hikers, and they want to go spelunking in this cave, and they wake her up unsuspectingly. And so she's out at the same time these girls show up, and now everything just comes to a head.
How much research did you put into this?
A lot. So I researched the legend first. I found that out, and I'm like, because I didn't want to do Wendigo. That's the one you always hear about.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something that, people hadn't heard about before. And so, and I love owls. Owls are my thing. So I was like, let's do it. And I didn't want to use a tribe that really exists because then you get into some tricky situations.
And more research.
Well,
because if you put something wrong in there, somebody will call you out on it.
Exactly. So I made up my own tribe, and I made up a little bit of their language that I could use in the book, not a lot. And then just, going researching where Frostburg is, what that area looks like, things like that. So there's some police officers in the book. There's a main character that's one of the police officers, on the sheriff's team, and then there's a medical officer or medical examiner or whatever, and some rangers that work in the mountains. So one of them is half Native American, half Caucasian, and the other one is just a jerk. but he gets redeemed. He'll get redeemed in the book. But yeah, and then the podcasters are fun. I loved those two characters. They're hilarious. And they're twins, but they don't look alike, so it makes them even cooler.
Did you ever get in contact with the real podcasters and tell them about this?
They knew I was doing it from the start.
Okay.
I asked their permission if I could base the characters on them, but they are not twins.
Okay.
So, but in the book, they're twins, and I changed their names.
And
Change their names to protect the innocent.
Have you been on their podcast yet?
No.
Why not?
I don't know that they'd have any guests on their podcast. So theirs is a book club.
Oh, okay.
So they talk about the books that they read, and
did you send them a copy at least?
I have not yet.
You need to send them a copy.
I haven't talked to them in a while,
So, Claudine,
I'll get in touch with them.
Quit looking at me like that, Kayla.
Not everyone is you, Rich.
I'm sorry. Okay. I can't wait to read. I can't wait to read both of them.
I was going to bring you a copy, but you didn't read the last books I gave you, so.
Because they were stolen.
They were not by your daughter.
Yes.
So they're still in your house.
Yeah, well, yeah, they are.
That does not count. Books are a family matter.
Look, I have authors give me books all the time, and I still have them all.
And you don't read them.
Did I ever give you books?
Because, do you know how many books I have? Yes, you did. I believe you did. Do you know how many books I have? I have.
You see how whiny his voice is getting?
I got 3 huge totes filled with books.
His voice gets higher when he's lying.
He also over-explains himself when he starts to act whiny. Have you ever noticed that? Because I've noticed that a lot.
Good thing nobody can hear you because you're not talking in your microphone.
Get your finger off that mute button.
When are you going to write a book like that?
What, like that?
Yeah, horror.
I'm not writing no horror. I told you the last time I was with you with a horror author. That's not my cup of tea. I am the chicken. Bok.
And that's funny
she likes the romance stuff.
Well, and when I was younger, I used to love watching horror and reading horror. And so now I can't really watch the horror movies. I'll see previews on TV and I'm like, nope, absolutely not.
Not today's horror movies. They suck.
But in order to write The House on Woody Creek Lane, I was like, okay, I have to get myself like in that mindset. So I tried to watch some horror movies just to like, get the feel of it again. And I want to I try to create that creep factor in the books. So like in Jaws, right? For example, which is great because Jaws, they're going to re-release it this year. So in Jaws, how long did it take for us to
re-release it?
Yes.
Not they're not doing the movie.
No, re-release.
Okay, good.
Because it's like their 50th anniversary or something.
Jesus.
But
how's that make you feel, Rich?
Shut up, Kayla.
Watch it, Kayla. I saw it originally when it came out, okay? But but in Jaws, it takes forever for us to see the shark.
Right.
Yeah.
All we ever do is we hear the music, and the thrashing and all that stuff, but we don't see him. So in my books, I want to create that feeling. I want you to be like, oh my God, right? Especially in the Owl Witch. I tried really hard to create that same sort of feeling in the Owl Witch. So little by little in the book, you see more and more of her.
Yeah.
Right? Until you finally see the full picture. I mean, she's on the cover, but in the book, you don't really get the full force of her until towards the end. But I give her a certain sound effect in the book, just like in Jaws. So there's a sound that's associated with the Owl Witch. And so while you're reading the book, the sound is in the book and you're like, oh crap, she's here. You start to learn, it's conditioning you. So when you hear it, you know she's around. But there's another thing in the book that makes the same sound. So I try to confuse the reader because then they think, oh crap, she's here. And it's like a trick at certain points. So she might be there or she might not. So I try to give that feeling and, she's coming, but the person that's about to get slashed has no idea she's there.
Is the book in audio form yet?
No.
Because God, with those sounds.
Right?
Damn.
Will you record it for me?
You're self-published, right?
Yeah.
I know a guy that could probably be very good at doing it.
Okay, cool.
Of course, I don't know. He's probably expensive, but
it is expensive to do an audiobook, which is why I haven't done it yet. There's ways to get around it. Like I could read it myself, which I'd lose my voice.
But with a novel, that means you got to do the different characters too.
Exactly, which would be very hard. And then you have to. There's a lot of editing involved in that. You have to enunciate. I would be terrible at reading my own book because I don't enunciate very well. But this is very controversial. There's a way you can do it using AI.
Mm-hmm.
And it would only be like $500 probably. But that's something that we don't do.
You could also do it like more or less like they did in the old days with the old radio shows, like Dragnet and all.
Chapter books. Like just read a chapter, put a chapter out at a time.
Like what we're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
If you know a particular person that you personally know that you think would be good for that character, bring those people in and have them sit down.
An ensemble.
Yeah. Or they can even record it separately so then you could piece it together.
Yeah.
or, you know,
have a narrator and then people to read the different characters. It would be fun.
All right, John Klug, if you're listening, contact me because I think you'd be awesome at narrating this, probably even doing some characters too. Man,
if you're gonna take your beard off if you keep doing that.
I can't wait to read this. Just once you started,
should have brought it. I was gonna bring it, and I'm like, he's not.
I love. It's weird. I'm getting into reading more and more. Remember how I don't know if I told you before or not, because I can never understand how somebody can read more than one book at a time.
No, I can't do that.
Oh,
I'm reading.
I'm guilty as charged.
I'm reading 4 different books right now.
Oh my God!
All different types, though. So I'm still reading The Law of Success. So that's more or less, I guess you could say, a self-help book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading a daily poetry book that my daughter got me. I'm reading one I just bought at the book fair. I had to get it because it's called The Santa Heist.
Okay.
And I'm reading one that my son and I'm just going to say, well, they're not married yet, but I'm going to say my daughter-in-law got me about Jim Jones and the People's Temple.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That book is very, very good. Talk about scary.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm learning how to be. Now, I would not be able to read like 2 novels that are the same type at a time.
Right.
I would not be able to do that.
Susie got The House on Woody Creek Lane.
Oh, she did? That's the one she got? For Faith? The one that you signed for Faith?
Did I sign it for Faith?
I believe
can't remember.
so.
I can't remember. And
Faith is my niece who's
they don't
9.
have this one.
Oh.
They don't have this one.
Okay. Right.
This one is a slasher book. So The Owl Witch is slasher and it's gory versus The House on Woody Creek Lane, which is paranormal and not gory.
But the cool thing with The Owl Witch, from the way you explained it, you're adding history in there, even though it's not.
It's fake.
Yeah, but I mean, shit like that I love.
Well, and one of the parts I really liked, so it's not really giving anything away, but the Civil War soldier that I talked about. So the Civil War soldier that falls in love with the girl from the tribe, he's a Confederate soldier. And so I did some research on the Civil War at that time. Like, so it starts before you can see entries in his journal before the war starts. So I was like writing journal entries of his in his voice, right?
Wow.
So I'm trying to like imagine what this man might be thinking about the war and what was happening at that time. And so you see his entries, and I'm trying to write it as a man from the 1860s. Right? I'm like, how did they talk? And so that was really fun writing that. And then he goes off to war and his journal entries continue. And so you see more of his entries while he's at war, when he meets this woman, Alba, from the tribe, and when he's excommunicated from the tribe by her father and his entries then. He's angry because he was in love with her. And so I wrote these entries, and the podcasters get a look at what was in his journal, because the journal was actually found by some archaeologists, and it's at Frostburg State University. They have a copy of it.
In the book.
In the book.
Yeah.
Because it's all fake.
Right.
But so they don't give the girls the book. They can't do that, but the journal entries were like electronic and, on a PDF or whatever, and they sent it to them so they could read it.
Microfilm, remember that shit?
Yeah, but it wasn't on microfilm. You don't know.
Never mind, Kayla.
We're getting weird looks from Kayla. No. Yes, this was a thing. Look it up on Google. But so they get to read those, so you see it in the book what his entries were. So it was fun writing, trying to figure out how this man would speak, because they spoke very differently from how we speak today. And so that was fun. I liked doing that, and just the different characters, because the podcasters, they're in their 30s, they're goth, so they're very different. And then you've got Then you've got the
Kayla's pepping up.
Hello. and they're tattooed, everything. So and then I've got the hotel manager. So she's a different character. And then the sheriff, and he's got this receptionist in the sheriff's office that's in love with him, and so you can see that dynamic. But it's really cool. There's a big cast of characters in there. The ranger, that's a jerk. And the woman that's a deputy with the sheriff's office, they have an on-again, off-again love affair going on, right? So you've got that dynamic. But there's just...
Not that kind of book, Rich. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Not this one isn't, no.
So is there a sequel to this? Is there going to be a sequel to this?
Well, it won't be a sequel, but I think what I can do is take some characters from this book and some characters from the house on Woody Creek Lane and bring them together into another adventure.
I like that.
Because there's characters that I really liked, and I would like to write them again.
All right, so I don't know if you've done this or if you even thought about it, but I'm seeing more authors do this. Have you looked into putting a trailer together for this?
You should.
I did do a trailer for the house on Woody Creek Lane.
Okay.
And it was really easy to do. I went out on Canva and got lucky. They had one already built that fit that book perfectly. And all I did is change the words, because words would pop up on the screen and it had music attached to it already. And I put it out and it worked really well. I have not done that for the Owl Witch. Here's my big confession. So last year, while writing the Owl Witch, I was starting to get a little burnt out.
Okay.
Not writing the book. I loved this story. It was basically already written, but I was getting burnt out on a lot of the things that authors have to do.
The behind the scenes,
I was posting every day. I was doing a newsletter every month, going to the events, writing every day, and working.
Yep.
So I was just getting burnt out on all of it.
Being an entrepreneur is a lot of hard work. People don't realize
it is. It is. And I was at this like really hard since 2019.
Wow.
Because I was writing
for the Owl Witch.
No, because
you mean just writing in general,
right? Because I started writing my first novel years before 2019,
right?
But it was taking me a long time to figure out the whole story, and so in 2019, I really went hard at it and published it in 2020, and then I just kept continuing because that was the 4-part series. So
you had that thing, COVID too. You had time to write, more time to write, didn't you?
COVID didn't affect me. I was already a teleworker. I mean, I had been working from home since 2009. So I was like, welcome to my world, everybody. I was already doing it.
I enjoyed being at home.
I was already doing it. So it was no big deal for me. But I was just, I was working all day and then continuing my day on the computer by writing.
Right.
So it was just all of this. And then going to events, going to the writers' conference, talking to other writers and all of this stuff. And I just got really tired. And I didn't have writer's block. I just had exhaustion.
Burnout. Yeah.
And I'm still trying to get back to it.
But do you want to get back to it the way you were because you don't want to burn yourself out?
No.
Again?
And because I was burnt out, I started taking up other hobbies and other things. So I've got all these other interests going on in my life right now, and I want to find that balance between all of it.
I feel you in my soul because that's my life, so I get it.
So now I do pickleball.
Ooh.
I'm a painter also.
Ooh.
What? When did you start that?
I've been a painter. I've been an artist since I was a kid.
Because you designed, never mind. Yeah,
but I like painting. Well, I'm going to have some paintings at the art festival on Sunday with me. I took some with me the last time I was at the Bel Air Market, and I sold 2 paintings.
Nice.
So I'm going to have some more with me. I'll show you some of my work. I've got them on my phone. And I'm going to start taking Taekwondo starting October 6th.
Ooh.
As someone who runs both Harford County Living and, of course, my podcast, Conversations with Rich Bennett, marketing is critical. I've had plenty of companies approach me over the years But Clever Cat Marketing, they're different. Why? It's simple. They actually care about you, not just your business. When I partnered with Clever Cat, it wasn't about numbers or profit margins. It was about a genuine relationship, understanding my vision, and building strategies that truly resonate with my audience. Their focus on client success over profit really sets them apart. They take the time to learn what's important to you and craft solutions that fit your needs, not a cookie cutter approach. Whether it's social media, SEO, or brand strategy, I trust Clever Cat with all my marketing needs. So if you're looking for a marketing company that puts you first, reach out to Clever Cat. You won't regret it. Visit clever-cat.com and experience the difference for yourself.
And plus, I like to belly dance. So I've been taking a belly dance class up at Hartford Community College for
fun.
like over 2 years. And I signed up again.
I didn't know Hartford Community College taught belly dancing.
Well, they don't teach it per se.
Well, they have a class.
It's a belly dance instructor comes in and she holds the class there.
I knew that.
So it's
No, you didn't.
it's part of their non-credit program.
Yeah.
So like community enrichment. And so I've been taking that forever. And I signed up again, but we didn't get enough people to sign up, so it's not happening.
Aww.
I know. I could go Tuesday, but that would interfere with pickleball.
You could start your own thing. Belly dancing pickleball.
It could be. There's a game out there. It's a pickleball card game, right? So you take it to pickleball, and when you pull the card out, the card will tell you what you have to do. So you and your partner have to hold hands while you play. And then so you have to hold hands while you're playing, or it'll say something else. And I sent it to my friends because yes, I saw the video. It's hilarious. I made a lot of new friends playing pickleball, and we go out, and do things together, not just pickleball, but we always play like Tuesday and Thursday.
Health-wise, you feel a lot better too.
Oh yeah, and it's an impact sport, which is really great for your bones, especially because we're getting a little bit older. But you want to keep yourself in shape, so
be quiet.
Wait, why you gotta look at me when you say we're getting a little bit older?
I said we.
Okay, it's nothing but a number. I still feel like I'm 25.
Look at you. My age in my head is 23.
25.
I'm 23 in my
I
head.
still feel like I'm 25.
Okay. My brain says I'm 23. But when I play 4 hours of pickleball, sometimes my body says you are not 23 anymore.
My body does that anyway.
Because normally, when we go play pickleball, it's 2 hours, right? But sometimes I'll sign up for back-to-back sessions. I'll play from 5 to 7 and then 7 to 9.
Straight?
Yes.
That's insane.
No breaks?
Well, sometimes you're a sit-out.
Oh, okay.
Because the game
volunteer to be a sit-out.
The game goes to 11 points, and then, there's might be people sitting down waiting to play, so you might have to come off, but you're only going to be out for a couple minutes, and then you're back in. Because another game will end and you're back in. But I'll play for 4 hours sometimes, and
I'll stick with the easy games.
I go sit in my car, and I'm just like, oh my God.
I can only imagine you playing Cards Against Humanity. I can only imagine that.
Oh, we play a lot of those card games a lot, and then my wife just got us the axe throwing, so we do axe throwing.
I love axe throwing.
She didn't get us real axes, of course.
No one would trust you with a sharp implement.
You have to go to the Route 22 Hatchet House.
I've heard about that.
That is the best place to go throw axes. I love them. Because I've been to other places in the area, but
those
that
are big
one's
now,
the best
and the
one.
rage rooms.
There's a rage room that's right by my tattoo artist in Falston. It's in Falston.
Give me that. I need it.
I'll give you the address. It's awesome.
The other day I was at my desk and I was like, I need to hit something right now. I'll make my own rage room in the basement.
Yeah, do that. People might look at you a little crazy though, so
if I'm doing it, are you trying to say something?
No, I was just getting ready. I was getting ready to bring up something else.
That would be wise.
Smart decisions. Make smart decisions.
If I'm going to pull my axe out of my bag over here.
I'll catch it.
You would not.
In my teeth.
All right, so I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Yes. Do it, Rich. Say it. say what we want you to say.
You are working on another book as well, right?
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me all about this other book?
I do. I knew Kayla.
And can we please make Rich 50 Shades of Red?
Yes, that is great.
What about 50 Shades?
We're going to make you 50 Shades of Red when we start talking about,
I'm used to it now.
Are you ready? So I'm now working on a smut novel, which has all of my friends very excited.
Yay.
Because none of them want to read the horror or the sci-fi mystery. But some of them are like, I will read your smut.
Make it a horror sci-fi smut.
No.
Okay.
So this will be a smut novel. And I've decided to write it because of my online dating experience. I think it will be a lot of fun to throw in some of these stories because
do it.
I mean, the guys that are out there that you meet in the online dating pool.
I will say I'm very glad that I kind of missed all of that. I've been married 11 years.
Lucky
I never
you.
experienced that. Like when
Stay married.
I mean, I don't have any plans for that to change. I mean, my husband may you might find me buried out back one day.
But you'll still be married.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to experience the whole online crap.
Wait, hold on. Back up. You said, but with all the men out there, what about the women? Because there are some whack jobs out there.
There are.
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
I have heard about them on some of my dates because they tell me about them.
Okay.
Because we ask each other, what's your experience has been out there? And I mean, it's a trip. So I've been married twice, but I stayed out of
third time's a charm, right?
That was kind of a joke, Rich.
I stayed
That's
out.
That's what they say.
But so here's the shocker. So I stayed out of the dating world for 17 years.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. I was just like, no. My second marriage, I was like, yeah, I don't need this anymore.
Right.
And I just stayed out of it. And a couple of my friends bullied me into dating. I will not name any names.
Don't you love gentle bullying?
I know, right? So I was bullied into it, and I started on the Facebook dating app.
Which I didn't know was a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that
and
one's
it's
weird.
free. It's totally free. And I've gotten lots of dates out of it. And so once I got started, though, I'm not a quitter. So even though the first ones don't work out, I'm like, well, I got to keep going. So
Makes for a good book.
I've been gathering.
Just call it research.
I'm gathering lots of material because
It's just
okay.
It's just lived in research.
He's already turning red.
So-
He is already turning red.
I'm just sitting here thinking it.
So are we talking
No,
research or research?
well, no, I'm just wondering.
Girl.
So with this online dating, when you meet the guy, do you have him sign a release form letting him know that this date may be used in a story?
That should just be standard.
so-
now.
okay,
Take a picture of you first.
I didn't realize until a few months ago that I wanted to do this. Okay. Well, not even a few, just maybe a couple. And when I bring it up to these guys, oh, yeah, I'm writing a smut novel now. They were like, can I give you some material?
I bet they are.
Oh, my Lord.
They're offering it right up.
Oh, my Lord.
I had one person say to me,
Oh.
you need inspiration.
Did you tell him it's not a comedy?
It could be. I mean, it all depends on who she hooks up with.
Hey,
She didn't say that.
Hey.
There are some
say that.
funny guys out there.
Do not do hookups.
I'm sorry. Really? What the hell is online dating? You're hooking up with a guy you meet online.
Hooking up is different than dating.
No.
What the hell's the difference?
Absolutely
Hooking
not,
up
Rich.
is you just get together to have sex.
Oh.
Dating is dating.
When the hell did that change?
How old are you?
That's been the case for a long time.
There's hookups
I
and
then
there's
date.
I never called it hooking up back then.
Okay, then
You're calling it hooking up now?
that's called.
It wasn't considered, at least I don't think it was considered.
You probably should stay married also.
Oh, I am. I said once I get married, that's it. None of that. She's a good shot.
But So yeah, it's a
learned
trip.
How to sleep with one eye open.
A lot. Yeah, you better. But there's a lot of different guys out there. They will tell you, yes, I want a long-term relationship too. But really, they're just trying to get you to dirty talk with them. Which, when I first started this, I'm all about dirty talk. Yes, I'll do it.
You're an author, of course.
I love to talk dirty. Are you kidding me? Let's go. And I have saved some chats because this is good material.
Yes.
I've got them in here. This is good stuff. And
that's what you got to do for research.
Yeah, but I had it saved anyway. That's before I even knew I was going to write it. I'm like, I need to save this.
We don't admit that. We don't admit that.
I will admit it. I don't care. I have no shame. But but then, as this would go on further, I'm like, okay, this is not working out. So I'd have to stop doing the dirty talk. I'm like, yeah, that's a boundary I'm not going to cross. Even though I want to. I'll do it. No, not yet. So I try to not cross that boundary anymore. But I was reluctant to give out my phone number right away. I was like, I don't know. Just trying to navigate the whole thing, right? This guy thought I was a catfisher because I wouldn't give him my phone number. I'm like,
what the hell's a catfisher?
I'm pretending to be somebody I'm not.
Apparently not.
Okay, well.
Which when you're pretending to be, there's a show actually on TV.
It's called Catfish. It's MTV.
They're pretending to be someone that they're not. So I could be matched with another woman and I don't even know it.
She's talking to a man.
Wait a minute. Did you just say it's on MTV?
Uh-huh.
When the hell did MTV start doing movies?
It's not a movie. Do music videos anymore.
And it's not a movie. It's a show.
Shows. It's all TV shows.
And Catfish is a great TV show with Neve.
Wait a minute. So what is catfishing?
You pretend to be somebody you're not.
And for whatever reason. No.
What the hell's the difference?
So if you got on to the online dating and you matched with a woman and you were all hot and heavy with this woman, but she's really a man.
Yeah.
But you don't know it.
Yes.
Oh, shit. That's been going on for a long time.
And the name has been the same for a long time.
I don't remember that back in the AOL days. That's before you.
I had AOL too.
Oh, okay.
I still have AOL.
Catfish. I'm sorry. Good.
Oh, my goodness, Rich.
Yeah, so there's that. And then
I've been married almost 30 years, okay? So I don't know any of this shit.
But then there's the ones, they also, like this one guy matched with me and he kept, everything he said to me in the app, he would say, madam.
Oh.
Madam. He kept saying madam. And I'm like,
ew.
I don't understand. And I wasn't playing along. I was not answering properly. And then he finally figured out I didn't know what was going on. He was looking for a dominant
BDSM
woman.
Relationship.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not into that. So that was an unmatched right there.
I thought it was a young guy looking for a cougar.
Well, there's that too.
Is that still a thing?
That's still a thing.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure.
And it can go either way.
Which is interesting.
You had to say.
It can go either way. What do you mean?
I'm definitely, no bragging, but I'm out there as a cougar. Because the 38-year-olds are coming to me all the time.
Wait, hold up. Back up,
okay,
Kayla.
Wait. Shh.
That's called a December thing. When it's an older man and a younger woman. But yeah, so
Leonardo DiCaprio.
When it was an older man with a younger woman, that's the May-December or May-November, whatever the hell it is. But it was older woman with a younger guy. She's a cougar.
Yeah, because
it's a May-December. What the hell?
It's something like that.
Hey, yeah, there's a term.
November.
What the hell has Leonardo DiCaprio got to do with it?
That was just me making a joke.
All right, so how much research has been going into this book?
So I've been on the.
How many chapters do you have researched so far?
Man. And so January
each day could be a chapter. I don't know.
So that'd be a cool concept too, though.
Well, now see, there's an interesting little thing that I'm going to do with this. So there's certain music that I associate with some of the men, certain songs, something like that. And so I'm putting the music in at the beginning of the
that's neat, so that they can follow along with the
right, because there's there's a certain song that might remind me of a certain guy, and so I will put that in there. You don't have a song that reminds you of your wife?
Oh no, I do.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just talking about the guys you date, not guys you've met as well. because I'm afraid to ask what song
Right.
reminds you of me.
We won't go there.
Yeah.
But yes, we're just talking about the dating guys.
Right, okay.
So, and like January was like a totally fun month for me because I had a lot of dates during that month. Different guys. Just one date.
For those of you listening, you couldn't see it, but she was counting and she had to go, she passed her second hand.
One of the guys, this was an interesting story. So one of the guys I see on the dating, so I'm on different apps now. So I met this guy on Hinge.
Oh, goodness.
And Hinge has been good to me.
Okay.
So I met this guy on Hinge, another dating app that you've never heard of. But his pictures look great. And he was Arabic, right? So we called him the Persian. His pictures were hot. Okay.
Pretty boy.
And then I meet him in person and I realize his pictures were obviously like 10 years old. So he did not look like he did in these pictures.
Which is also a form of catfishing.
Also a form of catfishing.
By using pictures that don't look like you currently.
However, even though he did not look like he did, and he said he was like 6'3" or something, and I'm like, okay, I must have gotten a lot taller because you are not 6'3". Anyway, hold on, Rich. So I meet up with the guy. We're in a restaurant. He is super romantic.
Oh, cute.
I mean, holding my hand the entire time. I had this off-the-shoulder sweater on. He's all kissing on my neck and shoulder area. I'm like, this is nice. We had a very intellectual conversation. It was great. And then he says, you want to come back to my house? I live just right around the corner. And I'm like, of course you do. No.
Not on the first date, buddy.
His demeanor changed like that.
When he was only there for one thing.
Right. After that.
He was there for a hookup.
Exactly.
I got it. See, I
there you go.
Yeah.
Getting there.
For you.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
So
in a weird
he wouldn't
sense.
look at me anymore after that. He was being really cold to me after that. And I was like, whatever.
Makes for a good book.
Exactly. So he walked me to my car, still like trying to see if he could guilt me into going back to his place.
When no means no, ladies.
But then there's other men that they tried the same thing. Hey, you want to come back to my... And I said no. And they did not change their demeanor. Right. And I dated them for like a month or something. So it's just the you can tell the different ones, the red flags that you got to look for when you're dating them. So I'm putting all of this, it's like a growth. You'll see my growth throughout the book too as the main character. Obviously all the names will be changed.
Yeah.
But I mean growth and what's also cool is there's other things going on. So this is a layered book.
Right.
There's other things happening, not just the dating, but you see the characters grow throughout the book. And where she ends up. And I think I have in mind of how the story is going to end. It probably will circle back to one of the guys that she dated, that it didn't work. And she dated a couple times. And then they will finally, maybe, if it's gotta be one of those romance novels that ties up neatly with a happy ending, then I'll do that. I wanted to do something different, but I talked to Christy Wolf about it, and she's like, it's got to have a happy ending.
Yeah, that's kind of what everybody looks for. I mean,
right.
I'm a avid... I don't say anything. I'm an avid romance reader, smut reader, and I read every type of book.
She loves doing the advanced copy reading. Just saying.
I do. I do a lot of ARC reading.
I've got an ARC reader right there for my romance novel then.
I like ARC reading. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, so I happily ever afters are, unless you're like turning it into a series.
Okay.
I'd say happily ever afters are a must.
Well, I have my happily ever after in mind already for the book. Oh, the other thing that happens when you're online dating also, this is going to make him turn red for sure.
Please.
These guys will unsolicited send us dick pics.
Okay. So
I never understood that.
I have not been on the dating scene in 11 years. And I've had friends who have like introduced me to people that they've dated and then had unsolicited pics from their from the people they're dating.
Right.
Like to me. And I'm like, please, no. Leave me alone.
In what universe do they think that we want a picture of it? I don't know.
You should respond back with your side view mirror. What's it say on the side view mirror?
Things in this picture,
maybe
maybe
larger than what they actually are.
Well, there was actually, I have a much better response. So I saw this comedian do a little skit. Like when I'm on social media, I'll see the little short videos, and this woman was talking about this exact topic. And so she said, you need to have a dick pic on your phone saved and ready to go. And so when a guy sends you a dick pic, you can send him one right back.
God.
I love that.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome. I wish I would have had that back
And
when I was younger.
Send it back. Mine's bigger.
The first one that I got, this was hilarious. So I'm in the car. I'm driving. And this guy's texting me while I'm driving. So I'm using the voice to text in my car.
Right.
I was not on my phone.
Oh, shit.
So I could, listen to what he said, and then I could respond back to him. He was asking me for a picture. I'm like, dude, I'm driving. I'm not going to send you a picture. And next thing I know, a picture comes through on my phone. And I'm like, oh, God, help me, no. I couldn't look at it, right, because I was driving. I parked the car. I get my phone, I open it up, and there it is.
Wow.
If you're going to send me one, at least, try to frame it nicely and all this stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
No, he had it over top of the toilet, which had
God.
and everything up, and I could see, like, the plunger and all over here.
Not even a good
And there
one.
it is, and I'm like, oh, my God. Delete. Immediately delete, right? And then I saw that comedy skit, right? And I'm like, damn, I should have saved that picture, because that would be the perfect one to send back to somebody.
I mean,
right? Now,
wow.
This may not be something I want to admit to, but the most recent dick pic that I received, I did have to keep it.
Was it a pretty?
It's a good one. It's a good one, and it's like a full body shot.
Oh, like framed here and down. Oh,
it's a good one. It's a good one. So it's over in my files.
Yeah,
so I don't accidentally delete it. Yeah, I'm keeping that one. This guy,
I know.
So is this book gonna have photos in it?
It's not porn.
What the hell did this become, a porn podcast?
But so this guy,
oh, God.
I matched with him on a different app, and we've never met. But because he thinks we live too far away, but he matched with me anyway.
Whatever.
And so every time I send him a message, he would send me back a voice message.
Was it?
Oh, his voice is so good. So good. And I know it's him because it's also, he has a video in his profile. So you can see him.
Right.
You can see him talking. So I know it's him.
And the voice matches.
No. And then he sent me that. So I finally got it, because we've just been talking in the app. And every now and then, I'll check in with him, and he'll send me back another voice message. And I'm like, thank you very much. I'm keeping that.
Yes.
But,
so you can.
So the last time. Yeah. So the last time we were going back and forth, I finally got him, because I gave him my phone number twice, and he wouldn't call me or text me, right? He finally did. And that's how I got that picture.
Pretty picture.
Yeah. I didn't ask for it. It just came, and then I'm like, okay, well, no pun intended. But and then
I missed that. What?
Yeah, it's okay.
You'll get it on the replay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I kept that. So there's just a lot of material that I have to go in this book. It's a journey. It's a journey.
And sounds like a pretty pleasant journey for the most part.
Any idea when you plan on releasing this book?
Oh, well, I'm not very far into the writing of it right
good,
now.
because I'm just sitting here thinking we may just have to do a whole new episode about online dating.
That's why I
seniors.
okay, here you go. Now that you have brought this up, so listeners, you all need to write into Rich Bennett and tell him that he needs to produce a podcast for me and my friend, because we want to do exactly what he just said, a podcast for online dating. And we have so much material to share.
I don't know how I did that. Wait, but all right, something that has been bugging the hell out of me when y'all talked about this catfishing shit.
Dog. No,
this catfishing stuff.
I mean,
thank God I'm married, because there ain't no way in hell I can make it in the online dating circuit is even the thing, whatever, because my face is constantly changing throughout the year.
Well, as long
because
as
of me
you
playing
keep
Santa Claus.
But it's still you, though.
Yeah, as long as it's not like.
But when the beard and all comes off, it's like.
But you put pictures in your profile of you looking the different ways.
No, I don't anymore.
No, that's what you would do, though.
Oh.
That's what you would do, and then you would say that that's what you do, because you write your bio and you say that. So you could put that stuff in there that I play Santa Claus.
Bio.
Right,
you can sit on Santa's lap.
Oh. My God! I thought he was going to say something else. But
what?
Oh, I just thought of one.
Are you thinking of something about candy canes?
That's the one that I was thinking.
Oh, the chimney.
No.
Okay, I'm afraid to ask.
I'm not going to say what went through my head, but anyway.
I just thought of a whole bunch, because I have a whole set of holiday romance novels just for in the wintertime. I've got some winter ones.
Okay,
cozy
mind.
reading.
So something very important.
Oh my gosh.
Tell everybody the website and how they can get your books.
So my website is ClaudineMarcin.com. And all of the books are there. It links right to Amazon where you can buy them. When I update where I'm going to be, it would also be on there as well.
All right. Now, I don't know if you're ready for this question yet, or not question, but comment. Tell all the single men out there what apps they can find you on if they're looking for a date.
Oh, my Lord. I need that.
You have problems.
There may be somebody out there listening that has seen or even knows Claudine and said, oh, I want to be in her novel.
That is not what I'm looking for.
Never mind.
It was really nice talking.
Oh, we're not finished yet.
Oh, crap.
Oh, goodness.
I was just going to ask if you had any more questions for her.
Can we be friends?
Yes.
What?
Huh?
We are going to be friends, and
good Lord.
We're starting a club.
Oh, you want to join the Lit Ladies?
Authors Against Rich Bennett.
Have you? What? What the hell? You've never heard of the
Lit
Ladies?
The 50 Shades of Red Club.
No, I'm not in that. That's a good one, though. That's we're starting the 50 Shades of Red Club.
No, I have
the
no
Lit
idea what you're talking
Ladies.
about.
So the Lit Ladies is, Christy is like an honorary Lit Lady as well. So the Lit Ladies are myself, KRA, Debbie Jennings, and Irmgard Brown.
How is Debbie not? You told me.
So we formed this group, and we, share events information with each other, and we attend events together. And we would like to come on Rich's show together. We tried one time. We tried. Yeah. We were the only two that could make it. But it would be fun to get us all involved in it. But
can I join your club?
It's scary when I don't know why. For some reason, whenever I get more than one author on, it becomes scary because you all try to embarrass me.
Try?
Shut up.
Isn't that? I've told you.
We're already thinking alike.
I was going to say, I've told you on many public platforms that that's my job. It is my job to come on here and embarrass you. I don't know why you invite me back.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm definitely coming on when I get my smut novel written.
Oh, you have to. In all honesty, you have to.
You have to. And then you know what? Who else we should have co-host that?
No, not Christy.
We should have Christy, too. But we should also invite Wendy.
Hell no.
Yes.
Why? No.
And
because that would be
And we're going to make Rich do that podcast for us.
Yeah.
That could
produce our podcast.
This could be scary, but this could be a scary one to do live.
Yeah,
The live
it could be a
recording.
very scary one to do. Oh, you should do it.
Because once a month, we're going to start doing a live recording once a month, starting this month. It's September.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, Claudine, anything you'd like to add before I get to my last question?
Well, no, I just appreciate the support of all the readers out there, and anybody that is reading a novel, and especially if it's a book. I can't even talk right now. A book that's written by a small author, a self-published indie author. Writing reviews is the best thing that you could do for us.
Well, why can't you speak right now? Did some guy send you a pic?
I'm not even looking at my phone. I will show you that picture.
Oh my God, no, I don't want to see that.
Then you better stop.
All right. So
you can find it on my website, by the way.
I hope the hell not.
No.
All right. So something new here. Pick a number between 1 and 100. And why'd you pick that number as I'm looking for the question?
58. I don't know. It just came to me.
Really? That was it?
I'm liking that number. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. This is... I mean, it's a good question, but it has nothing...
Lay it on me.
It has nothing to do with, unless somehow or another you bring it back.
Oh, I can twist anything.
I bet you could. What's a moment you experienced profound gratitude? Oh, God, see, I know she went there. She went there. She's thinking there.
Profound gratitude? Wow. So I'll be clean.
You don't have to. Look, the podcast is marked explicit because of people like you and Kayla.
All right. Okay, well, this is going to go... Actually, okay, so I'll do it then.
Oh, God.
I was going to be nice, but I won't. So my friends and I that I made from pickleball, so last year we went to a... well, actually, I will say I'm profoundly gratitude for my friends from pickleball first. I will say that. Because a couple of us have said that we met each other at the exact right time. We were at low points in our lives. We met in the introductory class, which is free.
Right.
And there were 3 of us that met there, and we continued to attend the next class together, and then started in the open plays together as well. And then we made a couple of more friends. And, again, these were women that just happened to be at low points, myself included. I was at a low point.
Mm-hmm.
And we became almost like best friends. Like we've known each other forever. And so that's an honest, profound point, where I experienced profound gratitude. But the other thing was that so here's a funny one. So we went out to a holiday dinner last year together. And in the conversation that we were talking about sex toys, which was fun. And so we were just sharing stories, and like one of my friends was talking about this rose toy.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I have seen it on social media. And I thought it was fake.
It is not.
And she was like, no, it's real. And so I was like, well, did you guys know that you can get sex toys at Target?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
And they did not know that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah. And so I pulled it up on their website.
Sorry.
There you go. See, it makes sense. It all makes sense now. And I pulled it up and showed it to them. And so we were actually designing our own sex toy at the table. We were like, these are the features it needs to have. We just need an engineer to make it for us. But that was a really profoundly gratifying discussion, because that's when I learned that the rose toy was real.
It is real.
But I will say that I did purchase it. I don't like it, but there was another rose.
Like a knockoff?
No, there was another version of the rose toy that they make, and I like it much better. And so I did get it. I got the 2 of them, and I tried them both, and I was like, I don't like you, but I love you.
So I went to
So there you go.
There you go.
I got 2 really good, profoundly gratifying stories.
So I went to Monster Erotica, which is a book convention for, I guess, I don't want to say paranormal, but like I guess it would fall into the category. Monsters. Monsters.
Monster erotica.
We have had this discussion. And at they had a sex toy booth.
Excellent.
But all of the dildos were like different monster themed. And they were amazing.
Ogre.
Yes. No, it's exactly what
Alice
you're
Cooper
thinking.
songs comes to my mind right now. Feed My Frankenstein.
Oh my goodness.
But there were some that even I was looking at them and I'm like, I want to read the book that goes along with this. It was a very, very interesting. I looked like an idiot because I was just staring and I was like,
I'm sure everybody
debating not to I just want to poke it.
We all say that, don't we?
do.
Oh my God. Oh.
And there's some beautiful looking things.
I'll show you my picture. It's a good one.
Okay. Well,
Are you ready to click
How
the
many
button?
shades of red did he
Oh
turn?
my God.
That really could be a podcast of its own. 50
Maybe
Shades
that's
of Red
what we
for
should
Rich.
call the podcast that my friend and I want to do. 50 Shades of Red for Rich.
We should just have one podcast episode where we get everybody that...
Oh my God. He wouldn't survive it.
It would be so fun, though. But the thing is, we should video that podcast so that
Claudine,
people can see
thank you so much. Kayla, thank you, I think.
Kayla has some excellent ideas.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, never mind.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you for listening to the Conversations with Rich Bennett. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something from it as I did. If you'd like to hear more conversations like this, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode. And if you have a moment, I'd love it if you could leave a review. It helps us reach more listeners and share more incredible stories. Don't forget to connect with us on social media or visit our website at conversationswithrichbennett.com for updates, giveaways, and more. Until next time, take care, be kind, and keep the conversations going. You know, it takes a lot to put a podcast together, and my sponsors help out a lot, but I also have some supporters that actually help me when it comes to the editing software, the hosting, and so forth. There's a lot that goes into putting this together. So I want to thank them. And if you can, please visit their websites, visit their businesses, support them however you can. So please visit the following. Full Circle Boards. Nobody does charcuterie like Full Circle Boards. Visit them at fullcircleboards.com. Sincerely Sawyer Photography. Live in the moment. They'll capture it. Visit them at sincerelysawyer.com. The Joppatown Lions Club, serving the community since 1965. Visit them at joppatownlionsclub.org. And don't forget the E at the end of Joppatown because they're extraordinary.
The Harford County Health Department can help eligible pregnant women and children with low to average incomes get free health insurance through the Maryland Children's Health Program. Call 410-877-1040. That's 410-877-1040.